Hello, friends. I've got the microphone in a different spot. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm going to try to be quick today because, I'm tired. Lots of stuff going on over here, lots of cleanup, um, house stuff all day, and then a bike ride. But last night I had an interesting dream that I tried out as a background vocalist for Prince. And it was like a competition. Prince, Purple Rain Prince. Um, and it was a competition, and it was like in a recording studio, and there were a bunch of people there, and we were all getting a chance to sing with him on a new song. And the thing is, I could hear the chorus of the song clear as a bell. So clear that when I woke up, I sang it into my phone, and then I figured it out on guitar a few minutes ago. And I don't know if I can make a song out of it, but I may try. So the lyric from the song is, I don't want no one to give me all of their nothing. I just want someone to give me all of their love. And it's funky. So it's like, I don't want no one to give me all of their nothing. I just want someone to give me all of their love. And I'll sing it the way I heard it in the dream, which was in falsetto. So it's like, I don't want someone, I don't want someone to give me all of their nothing. I just want someone to give me all of their love. I don't want someone to give me all of their nothing. I just want someone to give me all of their love. Now, if that doesn't end up sounding good, I could drop it an octave. So it's like, I don't want someone to give me all of their nothing. I just want someone to give me all of their love. I don't want someone to give me all of their nothing. I have a guitar. I don't want someone to give me all of their love. But I like the falsetto. And like if I did it gently on a recording, it could sound good. Stack a couple vocals. I don't want someone to give me all of their nothing. I just want someone to give me all of their love. I don't want someone to give me all of their nothing. I don't want someone to give me all of their love. So that is exactly what I heard in the dream. Now I didn't hear a guitar, but I heard the melody, and so when I was sitting with the guitar, I was like, "Oh, I have to see what this melody is." And it's a weird melody. So the chords I was playing on guitar are unusual. They are not really like a kind of chord progression. It's not even really a chord progression. It's just sort of a bluesy riff, and then I'm trying to like sort of build a little bit of a chordal structure around around the melody to make it into a thing. Hey, Shay's right here. I don't know if you can see his tail. Nope, too low. So hopefully you could hear that okay with the mic over here. So like I said, in the dream, it was like a competition, and I was like, oh, so there were a lot of people singing backgrounds, including me on that song. And then I made the band, and then like it seemed like kind of most of the people made the band. And it really felt real. I mean, we don't know how really anything works. We don't know, if it's true what some of the spiritualists, psychics say, that in dream world we cross into other dimensions, which include the heaven dimension. Who's to say that I didn't actually sing with Prince in a astral recording studio? Why not? So that's what I'm going with. So make of that what you will. Then the other night as well, I had a dream that I was with two friends, and we were on our way to New York. And I don't think it was music related, but there was some reason to go to New York specifically. And I used to go to New York a lot. I used to go there for work in the arts, and then I would also go for arts conferences, and then I would go there to see bands, and I would go there to play sometimes, more so in the 90s and the aughts and the teens, the 20 teens, and less so now, especially since COVID. So anyway, me and two friends were going to go to New York, but we missed the flight. But I was like, well, don't worry about it, because we'll get in this air balloon, and we'll intercept the route of the airplane midair. We'll just launch ourselves from here, and then as the airplane is passing by, they can just pick us up. But it really wasn't an air balloon. It was more like a craft, you know? I didn't see like a big ass balloon. It was more like a hovercraft, really. But I don't mean that in an alien way. It's just that it could have been an air balloon, but I didn't see the balloon itself. Like the balloon was never visible. And the way we were able to navigate our height or our altitude was just really like adjusting a knob. And we could see the plane coming inexplicably. We could see the plane coming like almost like in slow motion from miles away, and so we knew we had to get X number of thousand feet in the air with our little pod. It was more like a pod, you know, whatever that means. And yeah, we did. We got to the right altitude, and they opened like the bottom doors, like in a sci-fi movie, and they scooped us in. And then you could hear like an alarm going off to confirm, like a bell going off to confirm that we had locked into the bay of the airplane. So it's like, you know, ching, and then like a little light comes on the screen. So I guess we did kind of have a ship almost, except it was a floating ship. It could only go up and down. It wasn't like we could take the ship to New York somehow. Anyway, whatever the hell that is. And then for you Star Trek fans, several nights ago, I had a dream. If you know, in Star Trek The Next Generation, the character Q is omnipotent. He seems to be omnipotent. He's not God, but he seems to have most of the powers we would associate with a godlike figure. And he's part of a race of aliens who are all, can kind of like, whatever they think of, they can create or make come into being, including altering reality itself. But in the dream, it was like Q, John Delancey, the actor as Q, was wondering if he was really God, like if he was the God. But then he was wondering, well, if I am God, if I truly have all the powers of God, how could I be sure I'm God? Like, what if being God is just basically being in a self-contained universe that I control, but I don't know what's outside of it because there either is nothing outside of it more than myself as God, or I'm in like a container that another being has created for me who's even more God than I'm God. You see where this is going, the madness, as usual, the paradoxical logic of my dreams. So he felt he was God, but he couldn't be sure because he didn't know if there was another bigger God that had him in a box. And then I started thinking, just sort of generally, like how, if there, like I believe there's a creator, right? You can call it God or creator or the one source, which feels impersonal to me. I don't like that one source thing. I mean, I get it. It makes some sense, but I guess I want God to be more personal. So how can God be sure that God is all there is? I mean, God might think that God is all that there is, but how could God know for sure? Yeah, I'm going to just drop this video right there, and you can comment away if you like. Let me know what you think of the Prince song. That's not a melody that I would come up with on my own, that kind of a rhythm. I don't want no one to give me all of that nothing, just want someone to give me all of that love. That's a different kind of feel than a lot of my music. So that's why it feels a little gifted, but I'm going to take it anyway. They gave it to me. You know, I've said before, Paul McCartney said he got Yesterday in a dream. So, you know, if he didn't write that, but he did write that, then I didn't write this, but I did write this. Okay, I'm under 10 minutes, so woohoo! Comments away. Bombardier to pilot. Okay, bye!